Well, Mr. Ige did mention the issue of infrastructure. Talking about funding infrastructure, it's a major, another setback that manufacturing production faces in the country. And that's why we're exploring possible ways that that can be fixed. We have stairs. They also looked at how Sukuk can help with funding infrastructure. So they sent the deputy editor at STAIRS, Adeshola Afolabi, joining us virtually this time. Hi, Adeshola. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Hi, Amy. Nice to be here. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good to have you, Adeshola. So going through Sukuk bonds, this obviously is money from the public. Explain to us.
Yes, like you rightly alluded to, this is money from the public. And just as Mr. Tosin was saying, Nigeria is in a fiscal crisis. You know, oil gives us about 80% of our revenue, and at the moment, we are losing much of that income to oil theft at the moment. So the government is trying all they can, even before the oil theft, we had issues with revenue. Revenue has been dwindling for a while. So, in trying to fix this fiscal or this looming fiscal crisis, in terms of school bonds, to get funds from people that want to keep to the ethos of their religion, that's the Islamic Nigerians, which actually represent over 50% of Nigerians. That way, you bring them into the financial investment bracket, and then you can raise money to be able to develop critical infrastructure, particularly road, because most of the Sukuk bond issues are tied to a particular road project. So that's just for the infrastructure, the road infrastructure part of things.
All right, so this means that, is it anybody can participate in this? And what do they stand to gain?
Yeah, sure. So Sukuk bonds are open to the public, everyone. It's just different in that it particularly brings in the Muslims among Nigerians, because conventional bonds don't allow people that practice the Islamic religion to invest in them. So even if the government raises other kinds of bonds, for example, FGM bonds, saving bonds that attract interest rates, they will not get as much participation from the Muslim folk as opposed to Sukuks. So when you're raising Sukuk, what you're doing is bringing more people into the investment bracket. We all know that financial inclusion is another problem, that the government, the fiscal authorities are also trying to solve, in that we have very few people that engage in formal financial services in the country. So with Sukuk bonds, you're opening more investment opportunities for these people. You're also opening like more business opportunities as well, because we have financial service institutions like banks that they're set up to also cater to this category of people. You have likes of J's, for example, where they deal in non-interest financial products. So when you have Sukuk, they're able to invest in that and to be able to make their businesses viable. So that's just one way of bringing the Muslims into the fold. But everybody is open to investing, either regardless of the religion that you practice.
All right, Adesola Afolabi, this is an ongoing conversation. We promise to get more elaborates on it in the nearest future. Deputy Editor at STAIRS, thank you for the information. And I'm sure members of the public have their ears standing now to say, oh, is this an investment opportunity I can, just jump on? But we'll elaborate more on this. And obviously, it's something people can research and stay on. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.